Yeah, there you go, friends. Doc South here. And I don't know, this morning, well, I kind of keep the radio on for the morning news. There's usually a 5 or 6 o'clock report that I don't know. I'm usually, if I'm awake, I turn it on and listen to that rather than get up out of bed and everything and wake Sandy up uh, or disturb her morning. And I guess today there was news of I guess I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong, I may not have heard it right, but I thought up near where the supermarket is I work at, in that neck of the woods. It might have been in Pennsylvania, might have been in Jersey, could have been on Route 80 or Route 46 at the Water Gap. I don't know entirely. So I don't have any real details, but there was a bad wreck. And it just got me to thinking of some of the darn. Well, it always just kind of makes me sad to think of, people being hurt, maybe killed. Um, it's not so bad if people can walk away from the wreck, although, gee, who wants to lose a load of goods from the truck, or who wants to have to go out and buy another car or have insurance rates go up? But all that, I guess, is doable. But when people are really badly injured, maimed, killed, boy, that really that can be tough. And that's tough not just on the people who get hurt, it's tough on the people who do the rescue work too. Rescue folks are a special breed unto themselves. They really are. They get in there and they do their thing. A lot of them will tell you they'll do their crying later, or they're shaking or whatever, off for a beer somewhere just to calm down. But it's you got to hand it to those people. Everyone else is running from the wreck. These folks are running to it, and you really you get right down to it. You see someone who's doing who's with a rescue squad, a fire department, police department. It doesn't hurt now and then to well just give them you know a, just give them a little bit of applause, some confirmation that what they're doing is really really extraordinary, and you're grateful for all they do. It's it's not easy. Many a time pulling up to a wreck, boy, you look and you say, "Oh my gosh, this ain't good." And in some cases, the real bad wrecks, no one's hurt. They're all walking around, shaking their head, but not really in bad shape. And then sometimes there's these wrecks where it doesn't look like much at all happened, and there's maybe a few fatalities. You never know. Each one's different, and each one can be tough. Can be tough on a person. So I guess what I'm trying to say is drive carefully, of course, and uh, and if you see people who are in that field, firemen, police, rescue, every now and then a pat on the back or a little money to their particular uh, service wouldn't hurt a bit. Wouldn't hurt a bit. I know there was one guy, I believe, if I recall right, down when I was down in Wilson and I was a rescue person, ambulance, EMT. They There was a guy who I think he used to do a picnic for us. Yeah, he'd cook all this food for us and bring it over. Yeah. Or I think we could go to his place. I forget how that worked, but one way or another, he saw to it that we had a nice a nice meal, which was kind of cool. And there's people that do that, I guess, all over the country. But keep that in mind. Um, Again, they're exceptional people, very well trained, especially nowadays. There's all sorts of courses they got to take, and they're pretty good at it. But it's a tough racket, and things. Some of the stuff they see is just beyond belief, just absolutely beyond belief awful. But a lot of times too, they're on the scene. There's what looks like there might be a fire developing in a car. They get maybe they get the people out just in time, pull them away, and bang, the car goes up. I mean, there's stuff like that too, and they can feel pretty darn good about that kind of thing when it happens. So keep it in mind, rescue people, good. And that means the firemen, the police, and of course the EMTs and paramedics. Okay? We'll see you later. God bless. You know what? For all those people who serve so well, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, glory forever. So be it. I used to kind of repeat that on my way to the squad hall after being called in, or on the way to a wreck if I was already at the hall. It doesn't hurt to keep that prayer in mind when you're facing something that might be tough. Catch you later. Bye now.